Live on TVS was it, and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. And the idea is free 37 Abibese Street, the Ebro and TVS was it, and Power 97.9 FM, Northern Regional Capital, Tamale. We are live on Kesmi 107.1 FM, Boko, in the Upper East Region. We are live on Source 100.1 FM, Zeps FM, or Zebila, also in the Upper East Region. Pusiga Air Wimpang, Sampa One Day FM, Sansona, Bali and Kiligi FM in Savannah Region, Yenuanama, Wamua in the Upper West Region. So, TN Ewo WFM, Volta Regional Capital, Ho, a Global 105.1 FM, Boom FM or Giasecan, New Asset 9.7 FM, Ewo Kete Cratches, Sansona KFM, Ewo Pasa, Western Regional Capital, Takradi, Dem, Ewo Sharp 106.9 FM, Zama Lembele, West End 100.3 FM, Tiny 90.9 FM, Ewan Soko in the Bruno region, Sanso and Suma FM on Crown Quanta, also in the Bruno region. I have regional capital Goso. We are live on Nananum 92.5 station with ambition, Sanso Neduno FM, Ewa Sankore, London GFM Radio and Fire Life Radio, United States of America, in Myanmar, Virginia, almost UTA, Ewa Apple 68 FM. So, and Sama, Yade Ebrewo, Enedia. Say ye be munina echira and this amanyoko or more to me I central man the National Communication Officer of the NDC lawyer Sami Jamfi one and central for 80 million kita ho and every ya yedina ebra live on Power 97.9 FM nina no efa so saying Dr. Mahmoud Bawumi aninua contract awodo ayede amano no e won so nsem nyina no e de bobo eba yako eye National Lottery Authority eho panyi oda no eye yenua Sami Ewuku omoden krata bia babonten na krata no enwo sam no etese ye ne Sami Ewuku ebetwetwe enkomo ene awiai ewodwumadie no so na yeso ensentral adwuma no da bia say be circumspect in your reportage wutie a ne watie b said the yanonfo no omode umayetu omuka 250,000 a year a month no Omujis can almost cottonasi and some phone quan, Omudi, Buru, no maybe Muko, Omonia checks and balances, Omo Chaki A, Omo Chaki B. The moment said the idea, Jumano. I was say, yes, be circumspect in your reportage. It is tier and Ledia, near tier a year, Ghana Lotto Operators Association, almost so, Omo some more can, and a cat I would do almost one, near to me be BMO, Eddie Ama, a yetimemufua. One more airshare nationwide in all the 16 regions across the country on Facebook Live, Power 979 TV as well as Ghana, Samsung on YouTube, SYZ, broadcasting. Mugabe Maase, enemy day, is as John Dramani Mahama, Eguswa, Boa Pro, or in some Atuja, a market woman. Ya omo semuno you beginning in Anchimo, Samsung a guinea fowl confirm sem Mahama Kasa Afra ho Mahama so kasa Afra Kufu Adon konkonsa ene niema nko yi no ni nyina ye de ni nyina ebrewo ewo TVS wazet enei ewo Upper East Region one ensentwefo media encounter with our good brothers and sisters in the Upper East Region of the Republic of Ghana and I just say a year morning update na nya asem ketua ewo ho na ni nyina no because we be anso no ye de ni nyina ebebrewo and me guess Hobson Adoye movement for change or no na director for special duties and mobete ne ka life ewo studio ha mi ankasa mi nua mi yoko brebo bako pe Hobson Adoye Hobson and mobete ne ka ewo dwumadie so simet sia wa mo ame na me ho na me mra na afi no ye tie bako na mienu bi ye ba ye de aka nyina so ebe san ato ame so me ba sisi ya
Because one day, not only would you own, you are going to be a manufacturer of those phones. You have more phones than you can use. Don't sell your destiny for a phone. You are bigger than that. You are better than that. You are greater than that. Because you need a phone. Your destiny is better and greater than iPhone 15. Because one day, not only would you own, you are going to be a manufacturer of those phones. You have more phones than you can use. Don't sell your destiny for a phone. You are bigger than that. You are better than that. You are greater than that.
Keep this brief so that we can have more time for the interaction and questions. First, let me thank the Almighty God for a successful completion of the Upper East campaign. We have done it smoothly, without any casualty, no incident, no accident, and we thank God for our lives and thank God for protecting us. Let me thank the Upper East region for the cooperation we've received, the encouragement, the support wherever we've gone. I also want to thank the media who came with us from Accra. You've left your families, you've been with us, you've seen the terrain, you've seen the issues, and then the local media, you are here with the people, and so you know what the issues are, and you also followed us around, and you took part in everything that we did. I want to thank the security forces, especially the Ghana Police Service, for the protection they gave us wherever we went. I want to thank the military for the protection they gave us when we were in the Boko area. I also want to thank our regional executives for a good job done. The organization was perfect. We started almost always on time, but we normally run beyond that time. We intended that we should be able to close early in the evening, but sometimes we had to run late. I want to thank all the chiefs and people who had patience to wait.
And yada sorry as I'm makwaba sema efri eye National Lottery Authority NLA kase yetimemfo omo ha no ade se omude eye companies bi din abase omu ni dwumadie efa eye lottery ho na semi eba ye awase yegimu nchiremu na eja yese adwuma ye osika na twa nifa na twa bonkum to panyipa oda eye NLA no eye nua eye same awuku ya ono eye ubi a we leading member edema MPP amanyoko yakwa ahoma no se ne enua same awuku entwetwe enkomo opanyi oti aka ye mo akwaba edi free NLA so ye edi ba TVS was at any Power FM se enua same awuku na jatana awia abusuafo ho te se ne adwumayefo amwo NLA mo te se
obi a ho ye benchem bo achenkwa no bremu mo chimpinpini so ho ye same stage after Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Sonye.
Very
And
well.
now we have Kuma Samuel Kusonye. And I think Mugabe so Nehoye.
Nyame adom ya to enkwamu ene awie. Ye ne age se ene yenya ho a. Krata bi aba beto ye ne se public notice. Ni nyina kire se enele mo se companies bi wo ha se KGL Technology Limited, Blue Star High Tech Company Limited, Samsung Aluma Facilities and Trading Limited, Zeta Air Technologies, Samsung Fortune Synergy Limited, and Afri Lotto System Limited, Game Park Limited, and Ulunki Ulaki Ghana Limited. Womane Lotto companies ya Timamofo no eni womu enye adwuma. Obenye dia na sie ewo enele ho ya Lotto companies ya ewo Ghana akese nyina no. Apart from KGL yenim se womu edi wadada no mu no afofo nkwa na yatu womu din ewo sanse mi mopanyi.
But that's it. Mr. Mugabe, said the party to credit man wrong. Now, I'm a with you for some more share or more cassa fide. Now, yeah, someone if you, Mr. America Cranny, you need glow up on your in Semuba imprints and imprenai. Meaning, no, a licensing regime. Now, for the last 3 years, no cleaning and meaning, they've had difficulties on which your license fee, no, they won't take your license. See the new board chairman he buy, and then I just say he will sanitize the system. Into no crowd or engageium. Na more the tone and him say no create chairman, waba, and you make a kind of problems kakao. You did kind of last year you see a license, ya my license fee, ya my license. The fee waba there expedite action. Me am you so west expedite action here some kind of license. Number 2, what the commission here, what the commission was.
Hello.
Had been there. Moga,
You are loud and clear. Can hear you.
And my mom started to chairman of the commission. Commission at 25, a Democrat 40%, 45%. You go with humanity chairman and the inform 94. Now, at least, for me, sometimes I hear the by consensus of everyone. No, not say 25%. It's okay. Yeah, it's a commission of 25, 20%. The moment say they more about 25 there. And says MLA increase about 25. Which not but we need to do it for them. So they are almost so no more high. Now and comfort so no I there. I say the draft agreement. One more by more make it. Yes, chairman can see and you for the second time. Yeah, you na ever finalize so musa will for near many bo Montias and say ni Sani Mushiai and you factor it into it. Then you're supposed to come and sign a YouTube coming. Now the letter by and say, it's a dear like you may discuss a mobile and I'm on Sunday lawyer buying. Yes, I'm chairman, I'm some lawyers say CBM. Now young one over saying na mama young when I'm brothers. And my board on no penny board on the booth we pa. That's just they were taking our leniency for granted. And across the woman,
board members in Hubi.
Become board members. And tell me that
who's Bufuya?
The Bufuya, Mugabe Bufuya, it's said, wouldn't be Nana. One of the conditions they are raising in the new argument is that license taking effect in 2025, not this year. And I make a chance saying, can they be the child to know we know why? And now we're winning. Now one for we seek one for the seeker now, man on the Woodjania. And that been a better show for Nippon and Sabecanis. Because they don't want to be governed by any rules this year. It is a say no Sadia, and they don't operate. Not next year, no, why operate? Because this year, no, a basket will be the deep low to war. No one to me and fear. And Rabben and Nippon bit to be a general agreement to Ben and Elizabeth will do accountable. And number 2, another use almost had the buyer they were raising almost say and you the drinking will be any catch drinking baby. You didn't waste your one making input, one making input. It's a quite to say one more person would be a diago. One I could DVL is so quite for the license. Uber catch a DVL is a me this year. Name Mono. The license may take effect from this.
yɛnua Same Elkui yɛha Lotus companies ɛwɔ Ghana ha ɛdɔɔso paa yɛwɔ home Lotus
illegal operators
kakra yɛbɛdie nti yɛwɔ Best Chance yɛwɔ Rand yɛwɔ Obri Asare and Sons yɛwɔ ɛne afa Lotus
were there
na meba die na ɛwɔ ɛyɛ new contract ni nti a amasa companies a mebubo di nyinaa no obi ampɛ sɛ wɔbɛsan ɛyɛ new contract amode ma
me say NLA doesn't mind making the draft agreement the best one thing na do be a human being. We need to protect the player, we need to protect the state na mo so mo ye adwuma na yetimi abom ho ban na
ebi mo so keka sɛ wɔbɛ companies ya amode omudi aba sɛ tememofo no ene omonye adwuma na adadafo no bi wo mo so a mo ama mo krata on the 2nd of January 2024 ya wo Same Elkui director general won sa na sha ase a
but ye the mom 2nd January when
2024 krata ni bi da manima
I know your license and I then
was odi am person mekonyo payment of registration fee for the operation of NLA 590 for the year 2024. Then NLA wishes to acknowledge your payment of 500,000 Ghana cedis with respect to your registration for the NLA 590 game to cover your operations for the year ending 2024. By a copy of this letter, the NLA wishes to inform you that you have been duly registered to operate the NLA 590 game only for the year 2024. That's all I was saying.
Mugabe, Mebao, if you look at the NLA's Act, the payment of registration fee or license fee is a condition precedent. And some license. Now, no, the receipt alone, no, it is not a license agreement. It's to acknowledge, say, what to operate. However, a whole car, a double nipana, obe play game, no, you don't want to sign.
Cross to be the woman. Afufurofo yi na asan na woman nya nkrata na dadafo ya mebubo din nyina wo mo system no dada no wo mo empesa.
Mugabe, I know they are just a ubisa. One of the things we are saying is that you more operate illegally without a license to the end of the year. And I'm going to say, including we need now a basic thing. For them to take a financial near maybe. I'll call you as here. Bank of Ghana so many to me. It's a new Mugabe, Ubusi and Idi and Obi. A crocodile, not company, no, who can company can say, oh, yeah. And then none of them why bet me up why I'm yet me a decent panicama.
Now, lawyers, if we Sagana a Lotto Operators Association for say, Mumu 2 weeks now, Omo lawyers anymore, and now so many lawyers. Now, say, Same, all these years, Munu man did you medi. I don't know to me for the benefit of the doubt. Mumu 2 weeks, and I'm
Mugabe, any problem. That's one to Section 10 of the National Lotto Act 722. Say, Brano NLA should publish the list of its licensed operators and lotto marketing companies. Issue association license. We've never issued a license to Ghana Lotto Operators Association. We issued license to companies that were listed. Okay. It is a whole company, no, issue with the license. You come to discuss that matter. We never issue that.
What can I say? All your companies, I'm doing one list to Musi. Apart from KGL, they've been in the system for about 4 or 5 years. You know, the rest, you know, new ones here. Woma badada phone nyina no. Ya sadla ni mo. Ebi musu say be a Japadia document no ho adwuma na ebi apie mo ho no same.
Na Mugabe, my member first of all, we lack no one answer na me betu you. The buy that we lack no pretty when they order that. Mama can be makase bi adodo na you new. But it's also because they also went through the licensing regime. If you hear me no, yes. See a Troy elected. National security Troy because there are many lotto operators are minimum and no honoma and obi de bakubia esteleme. Nipano NLA man a license and required on our sound 4G unique account. Or the company needing the Almighty Lottery Ghana Limited. I don't know the amount of license to operate from 2020 on the required from 19 to 20th December 23. Can you imagine? From 19th December, the Director General, Medin Sassia, and assigned by the board chairman, also Dean Sassia. So you have many illegal operators. Every day we receive queries. We receive calls from the public.
Afibia was a Obinia Lances, because still I know me understanding letter them man say Yamao to make crata a bemo operate till the end of 2024. It is a 2024 end the idea to
make crata now is a license agreement and a acknowledgement letter. Is there an agreement for the obligations? But Mugabe, then what they say the license fee. As also person sign idea, and that's what player no chawa de no buy.
Na die enti no mo so mpese o mo besan.
Na de na bi mo asan.
Ana de dodo na ka se wo mo masan nyina so no bi mo che se bi a empanifo bi wo mo wo mo inner circles no mo ne only sa wo ma masan.
Pastor emu ye de yen de yen.
I don't want to mention names.
You can mention names.
But apart from KGL no ni amanfo ka say new ones ne ewu mu no ebi mu ye empanifo bi a ebi ye former board chairman dia ebi ye semese ebi ye obenten di amanfo so e ka
no could be any
yeah can say
what we decided to do
can say brasa me wadawruma won say aka 4 months na mo be hand over anti hwe ho na bibia anya boko what ase said the beya
Mugabe about why you got to us and the politics in Birmingham and you are Ghana for them but the time you be trying to on them now no the said the moment Mugabe be the Director General I said Mugabe share ejuma ni nua na buy or ye no when how no so bet was and be improve upon it
very well
me say me down with one question obi we need lot well let's say a 200,000 300,000 city how na nipa na we need fini ho no nipa no doesn't pay then license agreement now ube jina so aka say under the license agreement NLA can hold Mugabe accountable say the obligation 1, 2, 3 you have to make payment within this number of days you have to do that the person on track now but I know they are hiding behind the fact that Muslim make 500,000 abetia Omar Rasi to come and make many of the things and I have to speak to you. They are there making payments.
They can say lotto operators, more stakeholders are more.
Maybe I said they be an umba me engage you, but that doesn't mean they should take the NLA for granted.
But one for say more yama fear and panic abaho.
Oh, fear and panic, my.
Na yenya na to our campaign so na strategy na mo de ba we ne de wo ka say no na mo de ba we ne de yenya anu aduro nti
Mugabe no by January 7th to frame and a strategy and be winning itself.
January 7th now swearing in a year Independence Square na ekoso His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebeji akonya no 7th January 2025 for the amemu papa nya japade amemu papa the amatemefo
abana ye koto no vote ye baako
meso so de ye baako
sa pepe intinya ni aka de magana for
me ya beda ase
no too much
that of we na adome ye nua Samia Oko ono eye NLA National Lottery Authority one eye managing eye director one amote say ye no etwetwe komo live on TV as was it and also on Power 97.9 FM and affiliate stations here etwehia ewo eye Ghana fana baby a ye free eye NLA so ya na ye boy wura eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eni na chese esewani ense o ka kire ensema odi atutu dwa ni nyina bi efa eye confirm onsem say Guinea fowl ni sema amanfo ka fa ne ho nyina no Mahama say sabre die Guinea fowl no ma me ka bibi emfa ho ye tie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ensema o ka fa eye Guinea fowl in the Upper East region of the Republic of Ghana.
Poultry imports have increased. We're spending more on frozen chicken from outside. And that is because their own people are involved in importing the poultry. Recently, one of their biggest financiers passed away. She's the biggest importer of poultry in Ghana, member of Council of State. And so you can be sure that this government is not interested in restricting poultry imports. Also, because of the financial crisis, the cost of inputs in Ghana has gone up. So the cost of feed is high. The cost of all the things that they use to grow the poultry is up. And so our farmers are struggling, and it makes it easier to bring this frozen poultry in. And most of the time, the tariffs are high, but they're able to escape the duties. So they're able to bring the poultry in at lower than our own poultry producers can produce. So most of the major poultry farms are shutting down. Akati Farms was one of the biggest poultry farms. The last time I heard, they are struggling. I mean, I don't know if they've shut down, but they're almost shutting down. We need to reverse that situation. We need to reverse that situation. And so we already have had an engagement with the Poultry Farmers Association. We know what the issues are. And when we come, we'll do everything to try and support them. This was one of the SADA projects. And it was supposed to create an incubator for guinea fowls. And so the incubation plant was built, the incubators were put there, and they were going to incubate the eggs and raise day-old guinea fowl chicks. Distribution to households, 100 chicks, and you will be giving the poultry house and shown how to raise the guinea fowls. And then there was supposed to be a processing plant so that the guinea fowls will be bought off the households and processed, and they will put them in frozen trucks to send them down to the south to market. Unfortunately, the project ran into issues. The media criticized it, and they came and said the guinea fowls had flown to Burkina Faso. No guinea fowls flew to Burkina Faso. Guinea fowls are not migratory birds, and the project was not for you to come and see thousands of guinea fowls in one place. It was supposed to incubate the eggs and give the guinea fowl day-old chicks to the farmers. And so somebody came and asked, he says he asked the watchman, where are the guinea fowls? And the watchman said, oh, they go Burkina Faso, they go come rainy season, they go come back. And then it took a life of its own. The media went and published it. And up to now, there are people who believe that there were some guinea fowls that flew to Burkina Faso, you know. So that project died. But I think it's a project we can look at again, because people find guinea fowl meat more healthy. And if you go to the south, they have roasted guinea fowl that people are consuming. And I do think that if we're able to increase guinea fowl production, it would help the incomes of a lot of families. When we drive along the Zebila Road, you see vehicles parked, and the guinea fowl is, grilled, and they buy it and chop it up. And it makes a healthy meal. And so it's something that we're prepared to look at.
Well, that was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, incoming President of the Republic of Ghana. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said there too, just say, Nana Akufo-Addo ye Ghana mampanyini konkonsa ye okodi ye ewo eye Burkina Faso. San konkonsa no ama eyenkita nwudi a na ewo eye Ghana ene eye Burkina Faso contract ni ade nyina no wo mu atwetwam konkonsa so de emfa hwe my Excellency John Dramani Mahama on Akufo-Addo wodi konkonsa.
And so we know what is happening in Burkina Faso. Indeed, we should be working closer with our comrades in Burkina Faso. Unfortunately, this government has created some tension between us and Burkina Faso because our president went and opened his mouth too wide. You saw the video. He went and was doing konkonsa about your neighbor. We all are here. We are suffering. America called you small. You are so excited, and then your neighbor, you are doing konkonsa about him. You know, and so it has created some diplomatic tension. He went there, went and apologized, but still, it's not the best. So when government changes, we have to go and talk to our neighbors, because we must work together. Indeed, the whole anti-terrorism strategy of this sub-region was done in Accra. It's called the Accra Initiative. And so we are the hosts of that initiative. So we must be reaching out to them and seeing how we can collaborate with them in order that we quench the fire in their houses. Because if there's fire in your neighbor's house, you don't help him to put it off, it will spread to your house. And so I think that we must improve our relationship with Burkina Faso. At the same time, we must also strengthen our surveillance and security, so that in case it comes into our borders, we are able to deal with it. And that is also the reason why we must solve the Boko crisis as quickly as possible, because just across the border is where this thing is happening. And terrorism feeds in through a weak link, and so Boko must be dealt with. And that probably could be one of the reasons that they are requesting a region, because of security. It can give a better focus on the security of the area and all that.
Very well. It's a mutie ya na chese musumanya mo region na the tintintonton na chese no ano na sembia ni akiri. It's Excellency John Dramani Mahama so eye ema omo ebo momoden eye campaign edema eye NDC no eno so ho nsem eho. Yentie eno nso.
Development I feel where the most system. That's it.
Na just say ya ma memo adwadifo ya mo ewo market awudu no no just say be you abefa bia Excellency John Dramani Mahama the sentinel any NDC no afa bia say the victory of the NDC is coming again. Na just say sa pepepe na ewo ho aye TV aswaze tana power 97.9 FM yenua Hobson Adoye the heavyweight champion movement for change one na director for special duties Sabria make say dey wabawura eye fiduam ha ya yebedan ho enche na yaba yeni Hobson Adoye ebetwetwe enkomo ene yebeko deep ewo eye ajapade document num enu amoti yenua eye keke dinka ene so yes anda so ejinemu na efi ne ye kwenso bonwe se eye Alan Kojo Chematin Alan Cash ono so mobetene ka say Mugabe Maase oba betena say fidikase so near di Oman Ghana ho enkomo ti baby ayaduro ni die maka cho say gia no ma change memiem ya yekoye ni ma ne sa Ghana Lotto Operators Association for na FA wo kire say Nyankopon eye adoma eye eda eye ebenade di anim ya 13th August 2024 anopa nondu kren ewo Tang Palace Hotel ebe ewo Roman Ridge Tang Palace Hotel ewo Roman Ridge ewo nkra ha omo eba behia enti mo amwo Ghana Lotto Operators Association for nyina mo na motumi ahye so the Concerned Lotto Agents Association of Ghana from a CLAG and all lotto operators in Ghana you invite me to a crucial meeting ya mo ko discuss licensing issues with the NLA that is say no near edaho no enti mo hwa so na sa nkraboi efi eya Ghana Lotto Operators Association womo na womo sa ehya or say the Ghana Lotto Operators Association that is GLOA is calling all its members the Concerned Lotto Agents Association of Ghana that is CLAG and all lotto operators in Ghana to a crucial meeting to discuss licensing issues with the NLA. Dating Tuesday 13th August 2024. Time 10 o'clock a.m. prompt. Venue near Tang Palace Hotel, Roman Ridge, Accra. All must take it a point to attend in the interest of our business. Thank you. We free Ghana Lotto Operators Association. Who be here? Some of Baba Betnasia. No more committee me account lances so onsem. As they say the aka 4 months a pet. That just say aban baba besesa ehun ehia na me bisa samia oku say DNS enti a bosume nan aka mo be hand over power mututu mampa America mo se sign contract amanfo hu se contract ni so mu na ho ya amanfo so fi so mu kwa krata wa so mutumi operate efiri sabri akopem se aya afi be kwa wieye eti omo so nyaade se enema no emu na ho fan a wo mo be sign ne assign wo chena eno so ho nsem eno no eti ye de se de asem ne yete no no yete ani akọ eye right ni akọ ye hwiwe mu ni akọ eye left ni akọ ye hwiwe mu ye wo documents ani akan na Ghana fo nyina ye dey ehu se sa pepepe ena etie media meka se ejapade document no ehon so eja no ehhese kọ ye be hwiwe wo ma wo mo ewo ni sa loto companies no omudi abaso mu na wa lances so mo operate no ye be hwiwe mu nyina mu ye be tete ani se penifo bi wo mo 1 pp mu wo mu ne oni sa nkofo a ye di omudin aba aye abontene no said there be a jumedi ni city no ye be domo so ko deep ya be said ensem no city hosin adoya aba ba bi refia ha ye dan ho simete wa mu ne aba ye ba be di ajapade ho nkomo movement for change director for special duties wo fia ha ye ba sisi ha. Yamakwaba semu se jata Mugabe Maase capacity mata kolega biga bebi bia wo bia wo matam eye makomako edu ensia ewo eye Ghana ha enura ene ede tumanim se eye enche eye movement for change openye odi amanyoko nenim no ne din ede eye Lanche Martin na enche ono so John Kennedy ho obeba efidue ma na openye bi ebe fidue ne ma ewase obi oye operations no wodi kan bowura fi ho na obowura eye community ho na otumi ebiebie kwan mu no se bibia mu da wansa papa ene ne ba bedi nkomo yi na oye leading member of the NPP ye ka NPP amanyoku a o ka wo mo boa na adoma ne ba power o penipa numa enya de obetumi ayi na yeden etumi ayi ne esi enchen na eneyi amamuo bone ne amamuo kankan a ekoso omema akoye ejapade abusua fia ketu abi nintino obia etumi enkasa wa ha no ana abrante ne hu se ba bia direction o man ne ekono ehia se ensakraye yeden eba to no de wone eye Alan Kojo Chirematen ya dodo na friend Alan Cash and na movement for change your mo bo campaign mu de pa one director of special duties na enei wababeka yensa ewo fide mu hade ekomo ne beye de papa pa aseda kese ekoma amuzu Heba Center so de amuzu garlic bitters eboaye power specialist eba hospital su krayemu Safari Valley Eco Resort so kan ho Medimoses Clinic and Heba Center su krayemu Hebron Hills International School ena S Natural Mineral Water jumeku adawroma ene taye chi a etumidi jumedi ye de ebrewentende buku a eye ochehine eda akiri ejapade document no ho nsem ena neyi ye de ebremu ewo eye fiduem ha Hobson adoye menu apanyi ye mo akwa Badeba TV so as the Power FM so na ben microphone me je se bibia ho bokode ye sia ye na ache ya gura na de sia
seja munjetre
na eja wo bie wo Ghana ha nti Hobson hunsuro
misro seja imu na mudika bie ya na
ye chie na ye
ube hwanse power beba mrebi na fe yasi Mugabe grad okasado do die mfi said ye de yemi who say the same thing
me nya sure say Jomama na ndi se be
me say Sedu Agongo mo ne wo mo bre eni ade obedu ho ape yesi
Agongo de bia no nam court de bia 8 years
so hu ne tie no this is a wake up call to all political parties wo mo bre no edru so a montimi ona won at least wo mo so behu se adwuma ye no ya anya adwuma hu so hu de tie no yes eti ye be fa so ni achia mpenifo ahodo a ya na omo frɛ mesei nansei yewura Sedu Agongo frɛ me hope say bibia you okay baby owo ni okay what is yes accident bi onu afrɛ me o fani out me ho te say Julius Debra mo ni ade mpenifo ahodo bebre so hu so party a me koma wo mo no omu bia kra mpo ntima frɛ mate say bi kra kokoda ase omu kokobo afore yes manya
so wanya kan gwanhia
manya
Hobson
me na me ka kiro
wa wo so kototo de en
me so omu kobo afore
na court case na kwesi sen ya charge wana
say yes age a call for docket no for advice
da be sin en kan
me I was sent wo kwa ni posuma me metwena begina court
you were sent to where
I know
adwuma akoye wo vote no
be say what they say beko anya
program bi a we vote Ufrikita right
me fracha via in Kita
constituency right
the 10 people did not get it well many opportunity let me explain it. The thing did not happen in Volta region.
It happened where?
I went to Togo. Me move from Paramonsi to Paramonsi. So every operation was done in Togo, not Ghana. People should get it clear.
Omo akoye sa operation no. What say frɛ wa odi omo baba?
What say? Me ana me ko ho, na me suma no. Me ana me ko ho.
Na hefo na suma omo akototo dynamite.
Odo omo nya botre. Ye dru ko to ho mbo hu.
Hey.
Ye dru ko to ho obi abehu. What you say?
O se na wa kokodo sa.
No. Me nko ye adwuma nsoete emre. One of the trips me called Togo 6 times before the
dynamite na me ko frɛ him.
What's that?
Na mkofa dynamite ni.
Dynamite no mame explain ho no. Okoto go sisi ya. Na okache boys sisi omunkoto dynamite mrawa. Omo de firecracker. Won say firecracker kesiye pa de tibi 2 something. Eno mko akoto abro. So on yet no.
Tana na mo de operation.
I don't know omo friend dynamite. Eti say yankomo enu mkokodi ye. Eti omo to pe na moto.
That was in 2016, right?
2016. Eti adina shase tutu na manfo odwane. NDC voter region will tell you say election day omo mu call sa villages ni na omo do ho no bi any village o.
Papa mo nyina.
Ya papa mo nyina ko.
Ya na wo yes ade ya wa region for.
Enye ma anya ntia me region for. That is one thing we should get it.
But you are from voter.
I'm from voter and I did not do it in voter region in Togo. It is wrong for Togolese to come and vote in Ghana. That's why let's settle that cause. What is it? Na say na wo party me say send this can say MPP across the Sangro for free code was on Metwaba. You allow it? No. We should not allow it. So it was a strategy.
Now, how can a Togolese come and vote in Ghana?
Nothing. And then I will be
and how their name appear in our register?
One more register be some call me or my me.
Oh, Togo.
Yeah.
It
was a border operation.
Why regret it? So yes, I am.
Me regret it. But Nyangupo bitu omuka.
Obetu ahen for.
Omu.
MPP for.
Nyangupo bitu omuka. And the bemo mo lusu heavily. Messi obia mo dating to ho. The defeat of MPP will be a record for a political party to
hope senadoye.
Me na make a show.
Boni ben MPP for there yo.
Omunya me boni.
Na die na
me so menya omu boni.
Die nti na we free ho.
Oh, free dey say free. Nipa mi wo gidie wo no mu. Senka wo ni party nanim. Ana omu chinchim ni nsa. Ni nyina because of sa ajapade buku.
Ni nyina wom.
Hwe ajapade ena me kire mu ade bi. MPP for na omo I mean reason, use your brain. Adwena nyankopɔ dia to timu. Use it.
Threat messages na dia wunya no.
Me phobia. Na MPP for why na so no betimasi manim. Omumu why?
Yeah, bema.
No, omumu why na so betimasi manim. They've tried. Omantimi.
They tried.
Yeah, dem crofo ba begina homu kita to yin emfa.
What?
Me wo to I'll get the ayo. What is it? I'll get the signal. And to
what?
Me say me paramount chief your friend will talk me 3.
Allah. Who's senado?
Try o matra try bebe ebini. E ko bosom si nyina yi. Ababa wa bi di me ko bosom so. E wo ayi bunu is ho ba bi. Kokoye say me yenku mi na me nya adena me je ho adwuma 3 days pepe ne ma me na wu. Maka chese oto aso wo baba ko pe. Ne ba no odi agro ne ba no bedi ne ma me achi.
Hopsin.
Me look, me ma me wo me na wujina ho. Wujina ho. Ati avini ba de me o.
Ana wanya abofra.
Ati avini ba ni. Ye ka ngno state a. Ye no ye ngno state.
Appointment o mo de ma wo e wo airport o mo je free wonsem no. Eno na ma ye yawo bi wo ma no.
Enye yawo de asenka me started 2019.
Ya ma dismissal letter.
No. You obi na shed that adwuma de man yere. Sasem we machirem. Look, I was working with the national security. But president requested
as what?
President requested send me Konkoshe airport VIP home because of incident BC e maybe a twem. Na o trust wo me. Etimi Konko man ho. And I went there. Enti mi wo hodo no. Ana Shada ko botwe
foreign affairs minister
call cabinet meeting baako ana okokoye say VIP ho no ompese omoje ho edema aye diplomat no because terminal 3 aye ready ntino omosi VIP nso so wo hodom na national security for nkonko use wo then ministers and other passengers ebe use sa VIP no and yeah ana owura kandapa minister for national security was say ye kohodia and ye be commercialize said ye be ye be reduce amount for eba wo ba be fa hodum a wo betu eska we can raise money to help defray the loan na omogedisi terminal 3 no and yes sir asante bedie to tisi ye be commercialize for pe ano kokwe won say otimi sign the otimi sign dismissal letter so dim za
asante be dey
yes and to kan na mpedinfo no omobo hu oti ya say the
must sign dismissal letter da
aden Dr. Tinkran letter no one sign was sign bebre
na president ni ho
bebre dismissal president be sign na je modu pa so na no nkae ni nyina se enyo no
so na dey communicate na mon communicating
ya jai communication for some time na be no communicate pa ya jai for some time so ho no anti sa pepepe ana de no koye etie obi adaje madwuma efiri misam ye madidie eye 2022 ya me open declaration ma alanko jo chairman ana national security actual letter say omo dismiss me without any reason.
Wow. Metiase.
Oh yeah. Yami didi.
Metiase.
Ye didi ba. So
very well. Ave fakrata na.
Before say me bakrata no so. Osofu na efre no Kusibuatin, Reverend Kusibuatin.
The word imi no.
Yeah, odi mi.
Kwa diplomatic passport.
Say ote say obi ahu na wo mo no hu. Nyankopon kasa nkyere kromfo. Nyankopon kasa nkyere kromfo. Ghana sika ye de kokosha yi mu ache se aye waste. Na papa timi ka se wo no timi bo aban bosia. You do all these things and you come and tell us say Nyankopon ba be ka kire say papa ni ekohwini kwesi boate wo ye kohwini look me say me I will join okudweto abrakwa will make sure say kwesi boate will go to jail
Hobson
me na me ka kire baby a Nyankopon fa ebebe kire ne say but we be ebe win elections so December 7 they are going to lose MPP will lose now people lose I will make sure I will partner Okujeto me say Reverend Kusibuati will go to jail
ono nko na bika ho
wo di ono na me so do na Nyankopon be ka kire no eti ade no ko jail ho na Nyankopon ba be yi na free ho obe ko jail
waye bone me
na wo ko jail na se the hard labor ka ho emre bia be ma na so apan no wasanwa no afele pete ne saa kwa kosi se pete no besili obeso anwa afele pete ne saa I mean what can we entertain such a yi ewo your society mu why kosi buati se Nyankopon aba be ka kire o asofo wo ha sei Danka Williams no mo twi wo mo hu se rot ekwo wo mo twi wo mo Nyankopon aba ka kire wo mo wo me say me some medikaka me say this country me titi my your friend J them Canadian Crusaders J them abasi sa yan dey be kwakwa nipa we na dey na sha let's go and then me see a big jelly omo
oni momo
na da na nyame ne omo na ho no
semaba
obi o han da no onya rent ntua no kita dan enan we salary bet mama asade no I say people go to jail. Take it from me. And people will lose and people will go to jail. Share.
Dear man who say MPP belusu.
Now this will be catching. And share ko for time. Guys, and this is what you guys want people for because cocaine card be go on anymore. Now who hold my bank afro say qualify for loan. MPP antima and we need term. Now and hey, say the real my say. Look, Mugabe, my chin Ghana, me call rounds, me time to nakra. Say, upie na wo share how people are yearning for change. Sunday, me call kwa movie. Me call them pipi, omo ye rari wo atimpoku.
Eastern region.
Na ye dru hono, ye kita ye PA van no. Ani ye ko, timimika de animu na di akire. Ana elbonyum. Omuhu ya do man ana me Rome yi me yes science me se nkrofo na gina ho nyina omo sha mpipi atade no omo nyina ye sei enya trosemo Mrs Sunday watimpoku adam ga jom se won we nu nyina no omo ni na mo mba bi ni akose se omo asha omo atade eti oye change na omo nyina omo ye sei omo ye change Sunday yawo
very well
Sunday akwesi dey yo Me say MPP lose no ho. Me say it's going to be a record.
Well, and nkrata mi no and ekura wo ba ku ye de
third one no kra ye assessment no. Assessment omotima ye ne omontimi nyaye.
And wakoye hu buku nyina.
Omo aye to send omotima complete is in progress
implementation no.
Implementation na ma print ato. Nti e be hwe no susumu.
Ye be hwe implementation ne de omo implement.
That's right.
Ti ene ye ko hin we.
Ye ko ajapade ye be wi am de GTP baba. This ajapade. Me pese me kire Ghana for no muti bibiase. Obi aka cho se e fiction oboa.
Okay.
Se mo betima zoom book ni yie pa mame a mo zoom ni yie pa mame. Me pese amanfo hu aha.
Da so kama.
Won se wo hwe esoro ha sei na esoro ha. Won se ya tworo ho restricted. Fantastic. Bibia beka se restricted no enkwa abonten. Eye kukuo mu ade. Maybe book ya mikite amanfo se ya tworo COVID-19 wo mu nti no enye no kre hwase ha sei. Ya tworo AD 2020. AD 2020. Oh. So revision omo revise we 2020. 2020 na yenya COVID-19. Yenya COVID-19 in this country.
COVID-19 any year COVID.
2020 na back race assessor aba absa. So what are they talking about? Hwe enye wo bia na adwena da. Adwena na nyankopɔ di 2 year team no ye the reason chese ye say na menka no atwi mu kra. Ye
deep.
Ye gwene. Eti won timi da yen. One with signature ye wa say. Obi a wonim papa we ya oda ha ni signature bia no. Hu ya pe hu se do nie.
Moti for penyin.
E dey say no moti work no. Eti book na chinko ano should tell you say in some of muka nyina no omoboa e propaganda. Say opposition bi na akotworo obi say na akwa omoboa.
So opposition actually implementation.
Omoboa. Hwe adini ni restricted. AD 2020 revision. Hwe mene busuani ba ko frɛ me. Hope si sadie we wugidi
from Chebi.
Yes. Wugi sadie we di. Adna de njen Adam say na me twro ye. What say me nka so no atwro. What review to me. Me person can be keep order no for. Me person can be share action bi o mbeteki. Naka media no ba but enye once am aboso no. He reviewed to me said the original document na ba ye no. Eye 2020 ye can say 2016 no. Na edin nya japade na edin ya asase. Munche de yo. Na edin ya asase. Ana bushani ba ko ekobie radio aye friend asase radio. Adom say etre ho a ebe confirm sa document we. Adom say say 2020 adom say say din ko ejapade
from asase.
They should come and tell me say ba me kai me boa. Asase ye can say ejapade book we. Omo printed just one copy outside the country. Omo printing in Ghana. Munchen you. Just one copy. One copy no omo printing ye no. Eba ye no. Baby aya omuhia e dwen hu nyina no. Omo koto safe for this very book nkwa. Tie de safe no mu ni aloko. Adom kwa kohia no. No mo ayi. Na fe omo ahwe. Omu discuss wi a no me akwa kohim no mo aloko me ye sure sa chase na edidija bi koso wo baby one day nyankopon mpe bone omu wie ye no omu rafi anko safe no mu ana obi be pie so eti hwe wo hwa so wo se photocopy wo se na to na ne nheda anya yi nti no wo se photocopy nipa ne tamu ya fast wo photocopy ni na etu onya time otena ase no ana odi the phone scanning ni nyina put in the soft copy the tool system eti wo mon profo na bi na leaky we e de to abontin
how
how mo say so on dey no na hwe we enyo mo simbo ni susu bibi enyo mo simbo ni eti wan de kokko fa simbo no beto every page the original book no every page bia no wo symbol eda ho every page wo symbol na deda ho no every page
hope sin
what you say me pesa manfo eti bibiase wo mu te bibiase Now, who called the forwarder? Forward, you know, it was signed by Oforiata. Oforiata, Omudosu, name the particular Oforiata or no sign, but the signature here is Oforiata. It means to say someone has signed this book. Now, Sabuku we are ekitayi. A great transformational plan. A woman, apart from say a politician, you have say presidential candidate and as a leader of movement, for change. We be do more as utter. The watcher forward. A bar for Dr. Sesha, my brain to the seat. A two for my rehine. Or don't the true GTP forward. Sa no be so actual way forward. A two kind forward now about the picture of whatever is in the book. Wow. The way I know Martinez say. Yes, I move program, pa. What come forward now? What must it to our future, made up of present and the unborn, for whom this will of a nation is being prepared. To our foremost king, of for repenting, the produce spread across this world, for whom and to whom alone this sacred document is prepared. Yes, I dear we. Their share of for penny and munyam. We na ya sisa Ghana Japadia ni Ghana Skenyina edia to ye yankasa ye ma ene ye nana nkanso a ye nyanwo mo ye dia to honum. When you read the whole book ewia wo mo patch said the next 100 years as I say of for penny fee wo mo na control Ghana. What a nonsense. What a nonsense. Na ye kasa di we ya no biti baby say e fake. Was it with the river of Nanado, we see the rebirth of a second JB Dankwa who has come to the rescue. Omo patch say, Chese JB Dankwa Eshase the struggle for independence. Any idea deno Chese Kwame Nkrumah be fa no ho ntino ya mano sa ye kan say nidie na sese ma no edin asese wonya no wanya eti ye we nyina na chese yaba begina honum wo kan book yi kwa o pa kire say during the ye kan say war time no obi antibi undefeated before according to this book sa no mo ka japade na nsusu no ye nya independence wie ye pe o mo akwa masantefo so asin before it's in the book. Eti nina no mo ya na de tan ala ni nyina no me ka kire nkrofo say it's more of tribal than political.
This is what we are seeing today.
Ani ehun yen poabua Ghana Japadia no yen fanja ye mane ye nana no mo nko na mo ye funu edididi enye sa me say I am throwing a challenge to the Ochiman, the mafias, those who wrote this book. Mo ka say ejamwa e fake no. I am throwing a challenge. I will stand in for all Ghanaians. Our Mokasa Semwebi. Mumra out. Montomo snap. Miss Tommy snap. Young call river brim. Brim we a before dia.
Chinko num brim.
Young call hondom. Namo famud young go so munkase. A month for detract to yaso. Yadi a num hushe. See a num hubia. Munjase. See a num hubia. Munjase. Namsubicha bidium. I don't move say Yabuba dam yeti groma. What we say what I'm here to grow ma? What's it? Currently, with Nana in total control of the whole entity of Ghana, we have a duty to ensure that we take over the commanding height of essential fabrics of the country, in order that even in the event that Nana leaves the scene after the mandatory 8 years, the sons and daughters of Ochimai would be firmly secured and set control both financially and economically, that we can no longer be ignored in the battle to control the destiny of Ghana. Look at this. Sir, President Akufo-Addo, ewo hwedie, as so make sure, say bibia eye sika, eye japade, eye gold, everything in this country, as so take over. Na omunye sika ne japade na to the stance say, Ochimai mano, obi antimi ignore omubium. Na me angurani bati se me dia me nkaga na ho ho me menka Ghana ho hwe na ubenya obi no wate honom no wagire no ho se wo defend se enye dokre ye ba be kire dokre wo mu no wo hu se na sede hwe ni okan was it to achieve this we need to appropriate the fundamental economic and financial levers which will guarantee such control in the years to come. It will make sure that womo sika samon chiche ento toye eni adinjina betimi agina ye said the bayon betimi a control. Was it in doing this we need to be strategic. We would have to work with other people from some of the diverse ethnic groups, including some carefully selected people from Ashanti and other diverse ethnicity or land. This will make them believe that they also have a hand in the pie. Ghana done meat pie. Yeah, chiche. Yeah, chiche. Chese. Say omu betima ye weni die. Omu make sure. Say omu benya nkrofo free other tribes in mu. Omu di omu ba beka ho. Na mum Ashanti die omu en selecting nkrofo ni yie. No mu for mu mamedim. Won see e ba be call election. Chairman Sabotu mu mu speaker mu ne ne kai ka ho. Ada DMB any ade. Wo mu wie ye fair shot. O say Chairman Sabotu. Ne to no pay. Ase ko ne ko trafie. Ya na afe na nani abre. Afe na nani aba no so. Afe na nani aba no so. We say it will obscure any suspicion that the project is essentially an Ofori-Penny project. This point is crucial because with electoral politics, we have to have our eyes on the numbers. In the electoral process, we cannot be blatant until we are completely secure in the endeavor. It is especially so, because so far, the Ashantis constitute the single most populous ethnic group in the country. So, say eba abatu omua. Womu hu se Asantefo and the doso pa womu na ye a tribe ba kwa womu doso pa. Eti no se womu anfa womu anka ho a ebe ha dwene. Which is so. And they were able to do that. Select wuntumi mu wa mu da fe de ya bubashe obo no nam no moka. Then they go against their own. Share paragraph 9 omuka mo. Was it although the Ashanti group within the current MPP is gearing itself to take over the party after the next tenure in 2024? It will be a deal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. What? Bypass which people? The Ashantis. With hard work, we could work to pass the mantle over to a non-account person, preferably from the north, under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. And then we know who say MPP Fravero of regime on free north. Abama na semamu ato. Wase se wono bebe yep yina mampanyina. Ahonum anna sa wo mu project ebetime wie peye because 8 years of nana omu ntimi nya ne omu penyina. To afuma bia ka ho. Omu ba beji bia ka ho. Se ekoko fa santini ba pe akate. To no because Esla say yaje yaman. So say this no. Was it to be specific? We need to strengthen our effort to control the mineral resources as well as electricity and water institution. Electricity, oman farmer PDS. Ba omiaka. Yedi ma PDS no. Se nyesa mewu beka say guarantee there some de bani efficient ah. Keu. Senkeko. Eti omo fire na so manfa. Fire. 8 months omo jeje sika ma account. What an ankomu be koso a hono antimanye. Was it the success of this project depends on the way in which we for the time being control the judiciary and the press. Second to last paragraph. Control the judiciary and press. A young one see a Paki Supreme Court. A young one was here Pake Appeals Court. A young one was say High Court ya Pake Hodum. A young one. A nunye, a dem, what if ye was say Sadia way a fake. Ace. eti asa na wogai and the press ene hwe Ghana media me say nyankopon be bisamo asem no kwada ho amunka wonim say stations bi ogra omo makwan say obebo sade we so omo makwan na yatima limit the whole thing say and the elections are yekono just MPP NDC amunim say just adete amunim say just adete asem ni omo control the press and this country one more picky journalists be yes a tree or movie say woman no the movers and shakers in this book make ho every month 1 million Ghana cedis 1 million Ghana cedis am go kwaju national security
bebi ana wo no
eho anu ya twra chem be say sadie we me pebusuani obeba ye be bodua wo krom asei me nkwa nwra ngo bodua me koche bi hono ye be bodua wo krom ha what the mekan baby me kan wi a na fe amafo hu say enye trim je say me mmo me trim keke ana me de akan hwe wo mo decide say eye banks a e wo krom ha yina no wo mo take over ne say wo mo wo ne e friend data bank a eye kenu for atadia eti no wo mo ba be masa data bank no agina no no na be government advisor a che say loans ni bibia sikasam hihye bia ye aban de bia no sa bank ne benya ebeye no mo je wo mo cat no mo hwia ebigum ene ade so hu de no eti no wo mo eye eyi say banks no yen group no into 3 that 3 na wo mo group ye no wo mo atudin wo mo terms wo mo use mother wo mo use biological children and then adopted children mother no ejina homa Bank of Ghana and wo mo say mother ne de governor no eye wo mo nipa first deputy eye wo mo nipa second deputy no ana wonyo wo mo nipa but won show any discomfort just say won how wo mo adwene ete you okay won be manage no now first deputy no enche obekọ retirement okọ retirement a maye mfa no second one no go straight ni akase ekwa appoint obi aba second etu omo interest on be appoint obi a oye lawyer to Bawumia na omo de na ba first deputy so that omo ade no ebeye solid ni ehun say oh Bawumia ni pa na sha ha no akufo adon so ni pa na sha ha say no yete so omo timi akoso. All these things has happened in this country. We are sitting here saying what? Now, biological children was it this bank in which we should have controlling interest? The collapse of local banks with ties to opposition NDC and other rival political factions. Eti banks are moving say omo eyo NDC for diano. Unibank ne de keka ho ada heritage capital na ohwe GN bank omu guni nyina mene wo kase yaguna na se nguno ato eti utra se na wo kase no kra bi animu a na nyansa be na oda utim omu gusa bank ni nyina no omu gu bank no mo se nka bank ni hia just 6 million na omu timi de agira omu na so moko gu bank mo use 21 billion. Yeah. 21 billion. In the book, almost 30, almost NDC for da. Da, Mamen Kanjro. Was it the NDC has been poor incoherently and consistently demanding detailed accountability and audit of the funds spent? Sami Jamfi Momadida. Generasi don't get your Momadida on this issue. In case 21 billion. Okay. Moma details ekohi ya yedin obi ankasa ana 21 billion ani afanisa ani etikrom ha sei oyonko apake go ho amane na nkanso a wo mo ba biti yen yete ha sei na yete hodom se den eti se uko adopted children na eno na ye outside absa mo ene ye kan say Ecobank Stanbic ni ye kai ka ho wo mo defense bi o mo ye say absa ya na o mo change you know it is a book no ba 2016 there. Look, I have shown it to you. This is not my AD 2020. This is the revision. This is the revision, the revised version of the book no mo ye no. That time na absa wo krom ha say. Na absa ba yeah changing batteries akọ absa wo mo kan dia tum around of voting and then me go TV station bi then the party say na den na absa ebe be sha say adam say she dey say take your time and read
mpaken kan
ehonum no mo de MIF afa no Minerals Income and Investment Fund kwa yo mbefa so mbe control ehonum na ewo wo ba Ecobank ti wo mo kire se aha no enye se bia appointment ni se wo mo appoint wo mo anka se yi dem bom wo mo nje wo mo nkrofo mo Nigeria to kakra na board no wo mo tima control board nti wo mo nya board na ni wo mo ba be ni se wo mo kokonya sika bi e wo abrochire na wo mo de be ye wo mo private ye a na wo mo de afa ho e dey asem na e ka cho is it no money laundry is it no money laundry
they are good at it
eti seba essence nkrofo no honti momo munyi no makre no mo de ko. This is it. Ecobank we have two routes of entry into this institution. First through Senate, which has a seat on the board of Ecobank Ghana by virtue of each shareholding. The seat is occupied by the Director General of Senate. In phase 2 of our agenda, Kofi Bosompem Osafumafo, who is the Deputy Director General of Senate, should be made the Director General. Give him the seat of the Ecobank Ghana board.
Ato.
And to 2020 no more revise book yo.
Safumafo bano.
And then 2024 yawo. What the fa can say? Letter na at the terminate Dr. Tenkran and they shed the tone. You say bufu show. And the true letter no. And Dr. Tenkran say one penny voters no go to tono no one resist it. And the pamono phase 2 na dru agenda no adru Kofi Bosompem ono and yet na kwa kwehye hono. And they say o board no so. Ye be fie ani. Sika ba hono mu yiyi fa hono mu a me say Ghana for you can do this country good by voting massively against MPP. Na yamba hwehwe sa nyoma nyina mu. Ni yamba hwehwem. Na yen jeli wo mo sisi ya jeli wo mo. Ye jeli wo mo. Adentina betra ho amasa nyoma we ato yen. Hwe me ne wo ka sei. Woko insurance o ma hye ne se ne o mo hye o bank na
so ho
ene so ho ye wo mada ne ye ka say National Insurance Commission no ma biological children no enterprise group is a dominant in the insurance industry eti onu na eba be ye government insurer SIC ananka onu na gina ho mo man no ye no ya ka o mu nyina agu ya de kanu for ata de ena eba
enterprise
ene wo de call even DVLA the only a year SIC insure a Metro Mass. Apart from that all government vehicles enterprise insurance now just no mu ye kra and he say because some person enterprise insurance etimi eye you know so we make sure what's it enterprise group is the dominant leader of insurance industry and its position has been strongly enhanced since the coming into power of MPP government in 2017. So MPP ba mono ama enterprise insurance aye what you do there is really no need to aggressively pursue direct acquisition of additional insurance companies. What is it? Now the phase 2 strategies for continuous control include the following. Continue to push major government insurance deal to enterprise insurance. Number 2, sponsor elections of candidates to executive positions of key labor unions such as NAT, NAGRAT, UTAC, TUTAC, GMA, etc. so they can influence the appointment of enterprise trustees and enterprise investment limited as trustees for the fund and managers of the tier 2 and 3. Your system, your pension system, aban achichim. Tier 1 no aban ankasa ehwese bibia beko eyi. Then tier 2 tier 3 no, I don't know, union so no appointed a private eyi. Na chese ono no ahweso e de ama wo. Eti so mo ba beto aba. Omo fasika puduo enkohyem. Se we Mugabe ne epeni se oye NAT chairman. And I said NAT general secretary. Na yaba be sponsor ya mosuka puduo. No wa wene, wo wene wi a. Chese bibia ye enterprise insurance. GMA say wo wene a bibia aba GMA enterprise. Yes, UTAG enterprise. Bibia enterprise. Ade nipa ba ko pe ende wo ye funa ye dididi e wo krom hase. Ade insurance companies nyina mo brobu nyina ase. Na ye ka ni eti ho no mo se den. Hwe wo power no enti wo beti ma ka ne wo pe bia. Won tena so enkonkosi awieye. Wo ye dey aka 4 months wo be free power. Aka 4 months wo ye den wo be free power. Why should we sit down for such a thing to happen?
Omuli hand over there.
Edi asa na okay. Me so omo mugu ho yi na omo ye hunfo. Mamika asamunjo 2016. Ye hu se ya weni ayira me demrika me se me kwa akwasha waba. E hwada me hu se Samuel Okwa press conference. So ye tiesi krom ye premo mu delay resource no. Fast ana me dane me hu.
Enu ene wakasa wa ha.
Bi bedu asalam down. Na nipa kakra wo ehonum. Ana me koso anum se momienko. Oh, you know, obasa me so obasa don ka hwe momienko. Be say me yeah wantimensi from that. Samuel Okwa youth leader wantimensi from. John Bodu was there as the national organizer and then acting general. Momienko mu nyina jo. Ana me ko je microphone. Me say hey, we are going. Momia nyina si kwa no so. Ana me see, me say chobo let's go. And you start here. Ye ko ni yesha. And you fast ro ye do ni ma run about ho. Na manfo bi ba mo dwane ye. Ta me dru odo rice no. Me twa mani afa me hu line end.
When I will lead.
Nipa na begu mu say twan.
Sa afa.
Ye do sake. Samia fre president want to talk to you. And anando so asreme. Me for mu nyina mrefie ho. Because they ye kwa electoral commission. Me so mu nyina mu ye man no mu go ho no.
2024 ne ma besesa.
Wo mu ye man no go ho no. Say ya to aba. Ghana for say bia ya to ama lanchemante the president elect. Na kuva do say they won hand over. Hey, now why? What time was so? What the other say? January 7th. What bo suit? What baby? What ba parliament ave transena? What here? Ope gra wuma. Na ya hand over. Ubeti makasa won hand over. E kroma say. Anu kra de oboa. E ya go anomudie. Enti sanwe ma wengi na ekoso. Hwe, ma menka bibi wo eyansa obekọ ebia breaker wako. Under mining, oil and gas. Tiasamo moka. Wase our mining as well as oil and gas strategies constitute a major plank of a blueprint for controlling the extraction of natural resources, which God has generously bestowed on Ghana, particularly the Achem land. Tieni waka. Wase growing environmental factors are rendering risky our use of illegal small-scale mining, Galamsey, as a source of funding our political objectives. There is therefore the need to roll out a more rigorous legal means of controlling significant stake in the legal gold value chain. Was it to this end, a cursory look at approved concession should be looked at, as Santi Bedietuo is to lead the process to take over these concessions detailed below and consolidate them into the extended Ejapa LLC incorporated in Jersey. Ejapa. Muravi Ejapa LLC. Eco Parliament. Say any company enu na eba behwe ye royalties ni ne kakika ho wo mo gigea na kakra sisi etua ma hemfo ni etua kakra sisi etua ma ban no mo so wo mo de wo Okay, kwa animu a wase ho no omo benya no putu omo chijiska na company we omo ko register wa brochire jeze ana omo de aba de bronifita bia de animu se omo boa omo dia na me de say at that day minority for etibi gina omo na so ya walk out na MPP or numbers no omo pass here but because of CSOs na yi kasa ohunti no president say omo kwa ya amendment na samba back to parliament yes am ko magije sika ni nadi amabium hwe wahu sa money companies Davis Money, Care Money Enterprise, Protect Enterprise, Soft Hands Enterprise. So money companies ngwao. Galamsey companies. Yet 332. 332.
All in the Ajapadi.
Oh, I don't know much agumu wa mutu. What come hanwanti? Was say you depended on the Galamsey because of the environmental effect, you know. Ebe ha womu a womu nye sika no said yes so munya no eti womu fa legal way bi eno no mukoko create sa Ejapa LLC so inside say womu tu ayi Galamsey no na eba no yakọ create way eti say all royalties eba be form so abusian ba ko aden
are we very enough
because they don't know
what is happening
because they don't know. Wey nyankopon na adanadi o seje nyankopon na ye Ghana domo a enka obeden wo hu enye nyankopon na ye a chese that day omu refi omu amfanhye omu save mu a obi kokko pie so e photocopy ya enka obeden ye hu me see the whole world Ejapa book yi eye ba ko pe Ejapade book no ba ko pe ya printing no Ghana hands so the whole world just one copy. Eti kabeden wo hu
few family
few
ya mo nam kora ye hu mi
few enye nyankopon na ya aduma e ba power nka bebregura wu what you say because they knew how it was hard for some of them to buy even medicine so omunie hwe what say the technical team of this document, led by DM Oforiata, should further evaluate the following details in order to choose the appropriate site. Galamsey site in any. And the market green, a whole cohort go to no gumsa. Etino, or more enye evaluation. Or munye evaluation, not or munye papano, not for munchi chema or companies, you know. Hey, and then the who say, Kokubwahin or a prophet.
NDC Kokubwahin.
Tama MPP abanka so mo omo stop Galamsey no. What you say mo kan? Wanti wo hu.
Kan say.
Wo se atro wo mo pa mo ho no mo achecha mo hu. Sabuku we ya mama hu say asem akokubu ahen kan ye no say ye no kre. Meneneti used to say ado kan ye that day menenu wo honom.
A concession wo anya bi.
Me ye dan konya bi. Me ya da gonya bi. And you see,
Edidija.
I me say na nyankopon nim say emre bi beba sei. Obi so me nsa so de me ko ba bi ni nkotwa concession mame. Monsieur ye beko da be de ye beko kira ye beko sei banko. Na we ya ba esese ekoko ye sei ma meko ye beko. Sanka me de chekwaji bia nka menya hoɔden we. E de akasa. Matena ban mu 7 years. Abai mu 7 years. Galamsey ayi ye ka dey say quarter pro to grab anya bi.
Efi ni ho.
Ebi ho. Me say na nyankopon ni mu say a time is coming. Hope say is going Makufo Addo no. Ya bo party di wo mu.
Da bi da.
Ye say ahyase na waka. We say eye obi enti na omo ye. We say to our foremost king of Foripeni, the progeny spread across the world, for whom and to whom alone. What kind of book now? Analyze it. Analyze it. What's it? For whom and to whom alone this sacred document is prepared. What about BBD?
Very well. Live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM. So who enjoy show ya now the asedaka say ede ama yen aboafo ya omonso eta eche etumidi eye jumedie ede ebrewo ene enua ya onu na gina modi ama NDC ewo sege en parliamentary candidate was Mugabe Maase for your hopes in is too much ono so ne dia ode aba enono Apple man was say good evening boss, how are you doing? You are doing a fantastic job. The fire is too much this evening in your studio. God bless you too. Lydia sends this one from London. Was Mugabe, you are doing a great job. Hopesin is Hopesin is making my day. Also, Nedia, also Ede Abba Enono, Ambassador Sampiale, former Ghana High Commissioner to India. As of today, all the private pension scheme are under the control of Data Bank and Enterprise. Enono, was it? This man is very good. You know what he's saying? Let him come to your program anytime you want him to come to your program. His words is very powerful. God bless you. We are enjoying the program. So, ahofe onoso ne dia onoso ede aba erono. Osi Mugabe, the whole of Abosokan, everyone is listening to you. Keep the fire burning. Onoso unia yaw onoso ne dia ode aba enono. As like I said, come ya aboafo Safari Valley Eco Resort to Mada Roma kan hote chirebi ene edu dwumedie ebrewo ene enwumri ope baby a obetumi ne adofo akwa gimani edu weekend France Belgium Italy ne akeka nyina no ho ne omko jojo wo ho uduru ho ani hotel ho wura wo mu rooms na bibia ye kama omu nuane so local and continental dishes bibia tutuemu kama fani eche wo dew na kwaji wani ewo kre constituency in the eastern region. Call them on 05969143994 05969143994 Safari Valley Eco Resort omo ebejo so. Medimosis Clinic and Eba Center ena FA omo de Medimosis Garlic Capsules de abedwa so eboa ma moja timidi ni pedua ni mafrusa ni ye papa esa aboa boost immune system no ema ni pedua ni gina na so brane obi a prostate problem ena etete o mema no sexual weakness mema no male and female infertility ene udu ene kire wa wotenete hypertension diabetes sciatica typhoid fever malaria stroke ene dental problems nyina no wodi ni nyina maze high sugar level amuzo garlic bitters the only garlic bitters ewo Ghana no pibi nenom ne betumi abo ye papa pharmacy shop bia be remo Ghana ha ubenya bia to frɛ amuzu on 0247 776743 0247 776743 wo frɛ na obeje wo so S natural mineral water for nature Melcom shop bia wo Ghana ha ubenya bia to wodi woni kire 37 na Baby Street the heart of Accra wo so ubi home sak yenua Robert ya dudu bia pe bia no obetumi ama wonsa etumi aka South American for Hebron Hills International School say excel and shine admission go so air coso new academic year no ebe shaase kopa admission ma wo ba no say e free eye Montessori tete e free eye bosumi nan enum kosi mfie enum omo beje wo ba ne kama lower primary akwanya wo ho sa so na upper primary akwanya wo ho media omo ben eye media presby eye church no wudu
masam nyende
kwame wasuma
enyende
ene obeka ho asem
enyende Inka masamunde.
Baba ka ho asem.
Baba ka ho how they don't worry.
Baba ka hen.
Yeah.
Semaba.
She. My uncle.
I hope say why
me yeah. Woni mu say me kwotena Germany. Na nka me tena ho. Me say every day Gabi friend na Eugene hin friend. Na na say o bada ben afi na me tete. And I'm giant and by. Oh. That time my late wife, aye bibia ye or chese ye ko ye people say they dey me me ko politics me. And I'm giant and better room. Oh. But ni nyina no. Awa Japanum. Bie waso netie. Was it we score as close to 70% for her execution of agenda to close down pro NDC radio and television station. While we praise her for closing the media entities such as Radio SYZ, Capital Radio, Muntie FM, and many more, she scored some low marks in the implementation of the strategy. We expected her to leave Radio Gold from the list as obvious tactical reasons. She could have waived their debt like she has done for our friendly stations such as Ash FM in Kumasi. She could have been fired for the avoidable backlash in strategy, but for her long-standing role as Nana's protege. Our boys in quotation marks, to threaten Maase Azuri Awuni. Whilst his publication in the past inured to our political benefit, he has overstretched himself in his attempt to assume an air of neutrality. He was influential to our historic victory, but his constant attack on government culminating into a militia documentary was most unfortunate.
Kasediano.
Kasediano. Or patch say Maase, the way our boy bang ba kwanchi, MPP, boy bang yachino, too much. And to you sue or more boys. I did threaten. By one as I'm. Oh, Maase and your name was South Africa.
Why not?
One more interview, no, I say, you're threatening life into a general. A bay who will be a can
Media Foundation for West Africa, Munina about here.
So, where you see. Now we cast us out anyway, faker. Now serious.
77.
Sure. Sadia way you see. Young fan say president is NDC for natural. And young fan say John Mahama natural. Young fan is John Mahama Troy.
Name woman.
And MPP government. Nyame woman we implementing one by one. Sorry for cities. Since the national security budget does not go through a normal scrutiny, this group has been assured of an enhancement of their regular emolument in our next government on condition that they work hard for our anticipated victory in December.
Sifakai Obi Paul Adumoche. Na say document by yache.
Say eyo mama say Sifakai ka say police for inviting me, police for inviting me. Eyo mama.
You said it.
Yeah.
And they invited you.
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
Eti ni aja piatu say na ya obeye. Paul Adumoche mrebe jati wana task no de ye Captain Smart photo atu odon ne kasa asi say or multi face to face said it.
As a sebi obi sebi as you be a dinner.
So that you know. Said you we na kwaso. Yes say national security. One reason 1 million. 1 million.
Emma 10 billion.
10 billion.
Bosumi bia. 2.5 esi dan.
Bosumi bia. They do baby no na a delay. Etiase kaketu abinka na Akufo-Addo fire.
O boss.
Aye kandapa. This is what the book is saying. Now I am saying, say, once this book is in the public domain, we are going to discuss it. We'll analyze it.
Those journalists, why are they quiet? Why are they quiet?
Why are they quiet?
And yet, Bakubi order is appointed point. Obi Kokan say one or baby, I could be da.
That's right. Very quiet. And this is it. Now, for them to make sure say almost no as I say omutimi control the media. Woko other side was say omutimi control the judiciary. Say in case it's